Hello guys, the TV Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we will be going over Reaper format and some of the new sets that came out for this format were Elemental Energy and Shadow of Infinity. You can see the ban list in the background here. We can see a lot of things from GOAT were hit, like the entire GOAT format deck is hit from that last format to this format. Now we will go ahead and watch over a tournament finals from Reaper format, and we have Troller versus Run from Red, and let's go ahead and hop into this. We will go ahead and see Troller win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and go first. 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have MST, Brain Control, Treeborn, Tomato, Spirit Reaper, and Sangan. They have Zaborg, Snatch Steal, Fire Monarch, or Geki Break, and Cold Wave. So we will go ahead, set Treeborn, set MST, pass, they draw Exiled Force, and then they will go main phase. And then thinking on what to do, I was going to say they don't have like a strong play here. Definitely nothing we would overly commit to. Set Regeki Break, end phase MST, pass, draw Threatening Roar. Now normal summon out Spirit Reaper, battle phase swing, and then activate the effect for a free +1. That's going to rip the Fire Monarch out of hand. Set Threatening Roar, pass, to draw Brain Control. That could be used to just 1-for-1 the Spirit Reaper. So could Exiled Force. So there's going to Brain Control, you know, destroy the Spirit Reaper, pass, draw into Regeki Break, and then normal summon out Tomato, battle phase, swing for 14, then set Regeki Break, pass, they draw Cyber Dragon. So now activate Cold Wave, chain Threatening Roar, definitely don't want to be OTK'd. Even though this is called Reaper format, like Cyberstein's very, very popular. So go ahead and Threatening Roar them, then special summon out Cyber Dragon, normal summon out Exiled Force to pop Tomato. Battle phase, try to attack, but they can't because of Threatening Roar. Wow, and neither player caught that? That's crazy, actually. I'm not even gonna lie. Draw Last Will. Can't even summon back Treeborn because they have back row here. But they said, oh, lol, can't attack. Treeborn still here. Yup, so they're gonna go ahead, discard Last Will for Regeki Break to pop the Cyber Dragon. Normal out Sangan. Battle phase, attack. But they said, lol, can't Regeki Break. Cold Wave. Oh my gosh, yeah, there's Cold Wave too. Yo, there is so much wrong going on right now. This is a tournament finals too. It's crazy. So they're just like, the Troller player is just revealing like infinite private information. Yeah, that is crazy. So they're gonna go ahead, just set Sangan, then instead of activating Regeki Break, pass, they draw Tomato, and then go main phase. That was actually crazy. Set Tomato, attack into the Treeborn, pass, draw Dark Hole, activate Dark Hole, and then Sangan effect goes search, grab out Tomato from the deck to the hand, and then activate Last Will. That's going to summon out Cyberstein, while even revealing Brain Control there too. Bro, what is going on? This player's revealed every single card they have. That's actually crazy. But Last Will into the, into the Cyberstein. That's just game. So on to the next game. We will see Run from Red go first. We have Breaker, Treeborn, Torrential, Rhoda, Last Will. They have DD Warrior Lady, Last Will, Tomato, Trap Dust Shoot, Rhoda, and MST. Okay, so go main phase, set Tomato, Trap Dust Shoot, MST, pass, they draw Snatch Steal, and then I'm going to say standby phase, activate Trap Dust Shoot, go ahead and hit back the Breaker. They do have Rhoda, so Rhoda's going to go ahead, grab out the Exiled Force there. And then they're going to Exiled Force to pop the Tomato, activate Last Will to go ahead and summon out from deck, bring out Cyberstein, and then we'll go Cyberstein, pay 5k to special summon out the Cyber Twin Dragon, and then battle phase, go ahead, swing. This is not quite game, and then just go set Torrential, pass, but is getting a lot of damage there. MST during the end phase, and now they draw Last Will. Okay, now they just win, right? Because now they just go Rhoda, Exiled Force, Tribute, Last Will. They don't get to Cyberstein them back, though, because those players Cybersteined us first, but we do get to go ahead and summon out 2 from the deck. We're going to summon out Tomato and Spirit Reaper, so deciding to play defensive here. Could have summoned, in attack position, try to get damage over this, but we will just play slow. They draw Last Will. And then just, switch to defense, set back row, pass, they draw Fire Monarch, playing around that too there. That would have been solid. Getting the rip from hand. Battle phase, go ahead, attack Treeborn, banishes them, pass, draw Regeki Break, set it, pass, draw Mobius. Okay, now that is good. That is good. Tribute Spirit Reaper, effect, go ahead, pop the old back row, the Snatch Steal plus the Last Will, and then switch Tomato to attack. Yeah, definitely go on the you know, aggressive here. Mirror Force is also banned in this format, so we don't have to worry about that. Pass, draw Treeborn, activate Regeki Break, pop the Mobius. Okay, that was not bad. Not a bad top deck. We get to go ahead, pop, and summon back out, so it's going to force them to top deck more, but they drew Dark Hole. Not quite. Switch to defense, because even if you beat over this, it's just going to come back again. Draw Sangan, then set Sangan, pass to draw Mobius, switch to attack, battle phase, beat over Sangan, Sangan goes search, and then grab out DD Warrior Lady. Now we could just go for the Fire Monarch, rip that from hand, put them down to 200 life points, which is not a lot, you know, I mean, 600 to 200, not a big difference. Beginning to take their only card out of hand, pretty good. They draw Breaker, can't commit into it, otherwise they lose, so they're just going to set it, pass. Yeah, setting that's probably just a fair option. Yeah, they draw on the Treeborn, and then now just go battle phase, attack, because they still don't have game. Next turn they should, though, unless if they lose to a crazy top deck. Now they draw Mobius, pop the back row, beat over the Treeborn. They draw Regeki Break, and now there's Tribute for Zaborg, pop the Mobius, and then on to game number 3 now. We will now see Troller go first. Opening hands, we have Last Will, DD Warrior Lady, Econ, Last Will, Treeborn, and a Mystic Tomato. They have Mobius, Econ, Breaker, Regeki Break, and Snatch Steal. So set Treeborn, pass, they draw Rhoda, like double Last Will in hand, Econ, Treeborn. I mean, that's a pretty dangerous hand. So they draw Rhoda, activate Rhoda, go for DD Warrior Lady, and now they can DD Warrior Lady to banish the Treeborn first action. Now set Regeki Break, Econ, pass, they draw on the Breaker. Now they go main phase, normal Breaker, gang counter, and then anything here. Go Regeki Break, discard Snatch Steal to pop the Breaker, activate Last Will to special summon out Cyberstein from deck. And now we can go Cyberstein. It's a priority, no. So pay 5k, bring out the Cyber Twin Dragon. Battle phase, try to swing, and we're just going to go ahead and take the damage. Sure, that's fine. Next turn we have Breaker to try to pop back row, then Econ to try to take Cyber Twin Dragon to go for game. We could have switched this to defense, but we don't need to block the damage here. I guess the only reason we'd block it is if we had our own Cyberstein in hand waiting to, you know, come down. And then main phase 2, Last Will to bring out Spirit Reaper in defense. Then set Econ, pass. That's another good thing about Econ. It's another out to Spirit Reaper. Pass, draw Treeborn, and then go main phase, commit the Breaker, and then now they can go activate. Okay, not using Breaker effect to pop the back row. Gonna go battle phase first, trying to get that extra damage. Okay, they're gonna go Econ to switch the Breaker to defense. And then pass turn, draw Mobius, battle phase, swing, and then Econ to switch the Cyber Twin to defense. So now they also wouldn't be able to set back row if they had one because Breaker would pop it. But now it's just all on the top deck, which is a Zaborg, which does out the Cyber Twin. Okay. So Tribute, Summon, pop the Spirit Reaper. I guess just outing these makes more sense. Yeah, I guess this just makes way more sense, right? Out the Spirit Reaper, that would be hard to out in the future. Beat over the Cyber Twin Dragon. The Cyberstein doesn't do anything. The set monster, we just pray it's not a good card here. Like a DD Warrior Lady. They're going to Tribute for Mobius. Flip DD Warrior Lady. Attack, banish, and then Mobius directly for game. Yeah, and that's going to be GG's there. We end up seeing Troller win. That was a pretty solid match overall. Some mistakes in the first game, but, you know, it was better from there. And with all that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.